This is your engine's Manifold Absolute Pressure sensor. It's an extremely important electronic component that provides pressure data to the engine control module, which then calculates the correct air-fuel mixture and adjusts the ignition timing for optimal engine performance. But over time, this sensor shorts out or the included O-ring fails, leading to a large amount of drivability issues. So in today's video, we'll be showing you how to replace this sensor to get you back on the road in no time. And like I said, what this sensor is going to do is read the absolute pressure in the intake manifold and then transmit all that data to the car's computer located right over here, which then allows the correct amount of fuel to get pulled from the fuel pump through the fuel injectors, and pairing that with the correct amount of spark from the ignition coils and spark plugs. All of that data is going to come together so our engine can operate optimally. And now some of the issues that you'll experience with your BMW if the MAP sensor is defective, besides these traditional engine codes right here, will be extremely rough idling, poor fuel economy, or black smoke coming out of the exhaust pipe. Additionally, you could also have reduced performance and you'll feel like your vehicle just doesn't have the same amount of power, especially when you're putting it under load at higher RPMs. So it's extremely vital that you replace it as soon as it goes defective. And now the first thing we'll do is remove all of the cowling for the cabin air filter, and all you should need for this is an 8mm socket, and then unplug the two electrical connectors. And then you can simply pop up the retention clips. And now from here, we'll see on the intake manifold, if you come straight back, the Manifold Absolute Pressure sensor is attached right here. And although this sensor is only held in place by two T25 screws, the strut V-brace is going to get in the way of removing those screws. So the first thing we'll do is loosen the E14 bolt that's holding the brace down. And once that bolt is fully removed, we can simply grab the brace and move it out of the way of our MAP sensor. And now you can see the V-brace is off to the side and we have full access to remove those screws. And so the first thing we'll do is unplug this electrical connector, simply press down on the retention tab and pull back towards you. Perfect. Now from here, simply remove the two T25 screws, ensuring you do not drop them in the engine bay. And now we'll simply grab our old MAP sensor, wiggle it out of place, and just like that, it is fully removed from our intake manifold. And guys, right off the bat, this sensor is well past its mark. This thing has 265,000 miles on it and is the original OEM part. And you guys can see the O-ring attached on the end of it is a very common fail point because the O-ring over time is going to flatten out and stop securing a tight vacuum to the intake manifold. And what this is going to do is allow excess air to come out and in, which could cause rough idling, misfires, or various other engine issues. And you guys can actually see on the intake manifold portion, there's a good amount of gunk all around the hole that the O-ring secured to. But now my favorite part about replacing parts like this is comparing it to the brand new one so we can really see the difference. And now this is the new sensor we purchased from FCP Euro. The part number's on the box, but it'll also be down below so you can easily purchase it yourself. And you guys can see the O-ring is much more rounded out. It's thicker and full, so it's actually going to secure to the intake manifold without letting any excess air out or in. And it looks to be much higher quality than the factory one that I have on my BMW. The sensor looks completely redesigned and honestly looks more techy. You can actually see the computer chips in the design. You can see the box type shape on the back of the sensor where there's probably a computer chip on the inside. And it just looks and feels much more premium than the factory one that's been on my BMW for almost 2 decades. And now the first thing we'll do is grab a microfiber towel and clean out the hole on the intake manifold that we removed the sensor from to make sure there's no excess oil. That way our O-ring can properly seal. And now from here, we'll line up the new sensor, line up all the bolt holes, and firmly press down till our O-ring is completely flush and in place. Perfect. Now from here, you'll reinstall those two T25 screws, ensuring that you screw them in one at a time, bit by bit. That way the sensor can fully line up flush. And then you simply want to torque these down to where they're hand tight. Do not over tighten them because you can actually damage the plastic on the sensor. Perfect. Now from here, we'll simply reinstall that electrical connector until it fully snaps into place. And then we can move the V-brace back into position and reinstall that E14 bolt. And now from here, if you did get any engine codes prior to doing this repair, simply grab a OBD2 scanner and clear off all of your engine codes. And now from here, moment of truth, we can simply put our foot on the pedal, start up the engine, and see how it runs. And look at that, guys, our engine's running absolutely perfect. We have no lights on the dash, and that is how you replace a defective MAP sensor to get you back on the road in no time. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button to take advantage of more helpful BMW videos like this one that'll help you save time and money.